In this video today, we are in the Play for Dream 4K MicroOLED Wireless PC VR headset, and it's going to give me a glimpse into something very special. I'm using Valve's Foveated Streaming technology. This is transport streaming. Basically, wherever I look with my eyes, I'm getting the best bitrate. This technology is going to be in the new Valve Steam frame, but what is it like with a super high-end headset such as the Play for Dream? And is it really close to DisplayPort connection goodness? Well, if you're interested, stick around, stay tuned, after a quick word from our sponsor. A huge shout out to VR Wave for sponsoring and supporting this channel. They do produce the best lens inserts that I've come across for a full range of VR headsets that include HTC, Pimax, which you're looking at right now, as well as the Quest, Valve, PSVR 2, you get the idea. And the great thing about lens inserts is they help keep your lenses free from scratches, but also they do account for astigmatism if you're nearsighted or farsighted. And with blue light filters, they also help combat motion sickness and insomnia. Now, VR Wave currently have a Christmas promotion going on right now, so I'd highly urge you check out the link in the description below, as you could save a pretty penny on a brand new pair of lens inserts. So welcome back to the channel, folks, and this is a very hard video to make because I am taxing the encoding on my computer. It is really hard because I've noticed when I'm recording the performance really suffers more than normal when using foveated streaming. See, it's just done it now, look. But weirdly, when it stutters like that, I can actually see how it's working because the frame rate is so low. Done it again, look, where I can actually see where the quality drops off with the bitrate. Yeah, this is going to be hard to show, guys. Sorry for the stutters. Hopefully it will calm down a bit. But basically, in a nutshell, unlike foveated rendering, which adjusts the quality of the resolution, this adjusts the quality of the streaming. And wherever you look will be the best quality. That means you can up the bitrate to crazy high levels. I'm also running a resolution, I think it's 5208 by something. And with this technology using Steam Link, I will say, guys, and I'm, as you know, a bit of a DisplayPort snob, that the quality of this image right now is very, very good. I always said the Megan X really does, you know, I mean, it's got the same panels as this, looks better. Well, I think it still does, but it's really close now, and probably for those out there that prefer a wireless all-in-one solution such as the Play for Dream, this is probably a better option for you now. Now, if you want to try this yourself, I do have a tutorial on my Discord. That's not something I've made, absolutely not. This is by a very knowledgeable guy by the name of Volve. Now, that's his username. I'm sure his real name is not that. A massive shout out to him. He has been helping me out so much to get this working, and he actually posted a really detailed and comprehensive guide on how to, you know, get this working. So I would highly recommend you check that out on my Discord and give him plenty of thanks for that, because he's doing that out of his own spare time, and he really has been helping me. I've been really annoying recently, so if you're watching this, thank you for helping me out, buddy. It really means a lot. But this looks absolutely brilliant. It really does. And let's just talk about the Play for Dream. Since I am revisiting it now, things have changed quite a bit because I've now got some new accessories as well. And I'll show you that on the screen. Basically, I'm trying out some new accessories, comfort mods by VR Panda. I've got a new facial interface, which has a very nice strap that attaches to the back of the headset with a new comfort strap. The result is incredible. It absolutely feels like a completely different headset, folks. This is now finally really comfortable. And not only that, it's brought my eyes closer to the lenses, so the lenses feel better in terms of the sweet spot, something that I have complained about with the Play for Dream. I feel the sweet spot isn't that great, but now that my eyes are where they should be, it's made a massive difference. a huge difference. So shout out to VR Panda. Their accessories for this are very good. There is only one complaint though. I've noticed that the 3D print doesn't always fit perfectly with the lugs on the back of the headset, and unfortunately one of mine, well, slightly snapped off. It's still held in place, but the lugs sometimes, because they're 3D printed, are slightly bigger than the connector. Also, because of this back padding strap thing, what do you call this at the back? I can't think of the name. It's a bit more forward, so my head only just fits into this headset because I've got a massive head, even on the largest setting. So what I'm thinking of doing actually is taking out that support bracket, which you can see now on the screen, and basically just velcroing the back pad to the back of the headset. That might work better for me. So anyway, what I'm interested in doing, because yeah, this does look absolutely fantastic, guys, and the field of view in this feels so much better. I reckon I'm getting at least about maybe 108, 109 degrees, maybe a bit more. It feels really good. But I'm going to now try a dark scene, because that's when the encoding is really going to show its stuff, because I might see colour banding and that kind of thing. But this, a daylight scene, this looks really, really good, folks. Like, I am so surprised with this headset now. If you've been watching some of my content with the Play for Dream, you'll see that some of my videos, well, I've got mixed feelings about this headset. But with the latest comfort mods and this streaming technology that we're going to actually see in the new Valve Steam frame, I can actually see that this is very close to DisplayPort connection goodness. And this is what I was trying to tell you in my Steam frame sort of sum up video. With this transport technology, where the bitrate is so damn high that wherever I look it is super sharp, it really is actually very, very good on the eyes, and it really does make a difference. And by the way, you don't even notice it because it's so fast with the eye tracking. This is where it's going to be a lot better than the Quest 3, because you'll have a better image quality. Now, if you're lucky enough to have a 4K MicroOLED VR headset such as the Play for Dream, then this becomes absolutely, like, shockingly good. This is really, really very good. It's very easy to say at this point that this is the best PC VR visuals I've ever seen from a wireless headset. Yeah, just the lack of compression, something I've always complained about, is just not an issue at this point, which is incredible, especially from someone like me who's a DisplayPort connection snob. Right, folks, let's just do a night scene just to see what that feels like, because that's really going to test the encoding and to see if we get any sort of, you know, banding issues and compression. You notice it more at night time. So here we go. I'll just change to a night scene and I'll get back to you in a minute. But yeah, this feels really good. By the way, my settings, if you're wondering, I'm TAA mode, because that's hard on the GPU. And look at that. That's the resolution, 5208 by 5816. TAA mode. And Foveated rendering on. And you see here a mixture of ultra, medium and high settings. So here we are, folks, at London City. And yeah, this feels exceptionally dark, as you would expect from an OLED, but maybe not so much from a wireless solution, because we're not using a DisplayPort, so I am expecting some compression here. So hang on, let me just get going here. So we're in the I can't remember what this is called actually, this aircraft, but it's an old Coronado aircraft. This looks really friggin' good, folks. I've got to say, I must admit, this is making me a bit of a believer when it comes to the future of wireless VR. Wow. Yes, actually, this is showcasing what it can do even more so. As I say, the reason why I'm not seeing artifacts is because the bitrate is going to be the highest wherever I look, and it's seamless. The only time I ever notice it is if I get a stutter, and I'll just sort of, wherever I'm looking, or if I look somewhere else, it won't have rendered that, you know, in the full bitrate. This is different from foveated rendering, which you can also use with the Play for Dream. And it's giving me a bit of a glimpse into what to expect from the Steam frame, which feasibly should run even better than this because, well, it's Valve, you know, it's their technology, but also because of the lower resolution. I think this actually shows to me that we've got a lot to be excited about with the Steam frame. This looks really frigging good, and for those out there that really want and crave the best PC VR visuals like me, then this also works with the Play for Dream. And with these new comfort mods, this has changed the way I feel about this headset now. You know, I did say actually that this is the best, highest end wireless headset you can get, really, because really there's not many out there. But now that I'm really seeing what it can do with this new technology, together with the latest UI updates and firmware updates, because I do feel that the warping profile has also been improved with the Play for Dream, because I haven't used it, guys, for quite a while, so I had a massive update to do on the headset. This is looking and feeling very, very impressive. This is now very close to the Megan X, I must admit. I don't think it quite beats it. I think a DisplayPort connection still has the edge, but it's closer than ever before now. And with a bit of tweaking, you know, this is just my first impressions. I wonder how good I can get this. Now, I know a few people have got some first impressions of this technology using Foveated Streaming, but I'm not sure they're doing it right, because it is a bit of a faff to set up at the moment. You do need to install a driver. You need to drag and drop an APK file onto the Play for Dream headset and then run it so that you get Steam Link installed on the headset itself. You also need to play around with the Steam Link settings. So yeah, there's a fair bit to do. You need to make sure you do it correctly, otherwise it won't work. And that includes making sure the eye tracking is calibrated as well on the headset. And I'm not entirely sure some people have done it correctly who've got first impressions of using this technology, because if they did it right, they will actually notice that there is quite a difference here with the visual quality. This is exceptional, guys. If you'd like to see more Play for Dream content, let me know in the comments below. I'm not sure whether they're sold out at the moment, but I do have an affiliate link for Play for Dream. This new foveated streaming technology from Valve has absolutely transformed this headset for me, and I can fully recommend it, especially with the VR Panda comfort mods as well. I do feel a headset this expensive should be, you know, comfortable out of the box, but I do believe they are working on their new facial interface, which will hopefully be available soon. But in any case, this is amazing. Let's just to finish the video, let me just do a really nice sort of, oh my god, look at that. Oh, that is dramatic. That looks amazing. I don't think I've ever been quite this excited with the visuals of the Play for Dream like this before. And again, it makes me think, what's the Steam frame going to be like with this technology? Yeah, pretty damn cool stuff, folks. Anyway, that will do for this video today. Thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll see you again very soon. Take care, and bye for now. This is incredible. You would actually think that this is the DisplayPort at this point. No way would I believe you if I just put this headset on for the first time and you said this was a wireless headset. I don't think I'd believe you. Amazing.